Hey everybody, welcome to HIT.OR.DIE podcast with your host Jake Saldati and Chad Rofford. We got a special guest for you. This is YouTube only.
Another player update.
Player update, minor leagues. None other than Alec Gamboa, the pride and joy of the Madera Coyotes.
Coyotes.
The best athlete to ever come out of Madera.
I mean, he's up there. Yeah, you're the best.
No, I agree. Up there.
I played with a pretty good one, though.
Yeah, but did he play?
He played basketball, football.
Yeah, three sports.
Mark Beyer. I played with a pretty good one.
But for somebody to have to lose weight to play a sport and then gain weight,
yeah, no.
like, so yeah, gains weight for football, lose weight for wrestling, gains weight for baseball. That's pretty tough.
Yeah, it was
I think one of the big differences is that you didn't get to play full baseball seasons.
No,
and he did.
No,
he missed 40 games.
Total.
I missed the first half for sure. Right,
Yeah.
maybe more.
I think your senior year you were 7-0 also.
Yeah, but
maybe.
But as a
Maybe
baseball coach, when he was in
7-1.
high school, I forgot about it already. 40 games he missed.
Something like that.
Yeah,
It's crazy. What could have been? What could have been?
it worked out. It ended up working out.
It did
Look
work
at
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we're fine.
So it's been a while since we had you on. You did, in fact, the last time we had you on, you just got drafted.
it.
Signee by the Dodgers out of Fresno City, and this is your first full run of it. So how has it been thus far from spring training to now? Like, they talk about grinding in the minor leagues and how it's tough. Like, how's your experience been so far?
I tell a bunch of guys, on the team, I always ask them, I'm like, hey, people always say that the minor leagues, it's kind of a grind. Guys complain a lot, but to be honest with you, I'm actually having a blast. A lot of the other guys saying that, they're having a blast as well. And I think mainly it's because of the organization we're in. The experience is a lot more enjoyable. Like, we have a lot, like, the things that we worry about is minimal. We have so much stuff. Like, we have a traveling chef. Like, we get food, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, just top of the line stuff. We go to the field, do the same old. We don't even travel that far just because of the COVID restrictions this year. So, like, we don't have those 10-hour bus rides that guys usually have. I think the longest we've had has been like 4.5. But I mean, the overall experience has been, I'm enjoying the hell out of it. Other than, it's a long season, my first full season, kind of getting some aches here and there. That's the only downside, I would say. But other than that, the experience has been awesome.
That's funny. What organization was it that was complaining about their players?
I think it was the Mets,
Orioles,
right?
or the
Was it the Mets?
I think it was Baltimore. You're right.
I think it was Baltimore.
But I also saw, didn't we see the Houston Astros covered their
the Houston Astros
minor
covered
leagues
their
living expenses for the year,
Mm-hmm.
or at least where they were staying, anyways.
Yeah, no, I know there's a lot of organizations out there that, they've been getting some hate, but
I mean,
like, there's been
ridiculous,
times
though.
Yeah, no, there's been times where there's these people like from other organizations that will hit us up and be like, hey, can you send us a picture, of what you guys are getting for dinner? Like, we want to show everybody, because it's top of the line stuff. And no, you feel bad for those other organizations. They should be taking care of their players a lot better.
See, and being in an organization that, being where you are, let's say, in an organization and being part of that, and that stuff didn't bother me. Because I was playing for a Major League Baseball organization. I think that a lot of these players, yes, the grind, and you're fortunate to have chefs and like that. I didn't have that.
Yeah.
With the Giants organization. We were on our own, meal money, whatever. It wasn't that much, but that's what the grind was. We made it work. We figured it out. You're lucky. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't take that for granted.
Yeah, no,
Other organizations aren't lucky, but guess what? You're playing for a Major League Baseball organization.
To the guys that are complaining.
Yes, to the guys complaining. You're playing for a Major League organization. You know how awesome that is and how important that is to wear that team across your chest every day or be a part of that? Because there's players out there like independent ball and stuff. You're not a part of that. You don't know what it's like. Like, you're a part of something that's great. And yes, you get shit on with pay, 100%. You get shit on with meal money, 100%. Hotels, food, 100%. But that's part of the grind that's always been there. And then you have organizations like he's with the Dodgers that is doing a great job with their minor leagues. The Houston Astros taking care of them. That's what organizations should do, but that's not always the case. So guess what? In order to become a big leaguer like you want to be, you're going to have to freaking suffer. And that's just what everybody's done in the history. I made $300 more than my dad did in 1980.
20 years later.
Yeah.
25 years later.
Yeah. So who's crying? I wasn't crying. I was just happy I was playing for freaking Giants.
And some of those guys, you could complain today and you could be gone tomorrow.
100%. Or you could be called up and now you got a silver spoon in your mouth playing in the big leagues. And then, but are you going to give back to the minor leagues? A lot of those guys don't, and they forget. And some do.
Yeah, you've seen over there in the Dodgers. I think David Price did.
He took care of you guys in 2020.
Oh yeah, he hooked us up. Yeah, the COVID season, he sent every minor leaguer $1,000. It was awesome.
And he wasn't even playing. He took the year off.
No, he didn't. He sat out that year. Yeah.
But to that point too, you know, how much does that help you perform? Like you're not coming to the park hungry. Like you know what I mean? Like some of these guys were relying on some bologna and bread. You know
what's wrong with that?
Yeah,
there's nothing wrong with
that.
You're
not good. You're not hungry.
What I'm saying,
you're eating.
What I'm saying is they're performing, right? It's helping. Their mindset is we invest into this, right? Mm-hmm. And we get these guys to perform. They're not out scrounging. They're taken care of, right? We're seeing what these guys are capable of doing because we are taking care of them. Yeah. Which should be across minor leagues.
Should be.
You know, and that's what I'm asking you is like, you know, how much has it helped you with some help in those areas? The little things that maybe people don't think you know, have to worry about.
Yeah. No, it helps out tremendously. I mean, we should be playing stress-free baseball because we're not worrying about, you know, those little things, where we're staying, what we're eating, all this. And like, they take really good care of us, and they're limiting those excuses for us. And so, it's allowing us just to go out and, you know, play to the best of our ability. And I think that's why it's one of the best organizations in baseball. Take care of their players, and we do the little things, and we play stress-free baseball, even though it is still stressful at times because you got to perform. But it's perfect.
Yeah. Well, see, I agree with that too, though. I'm just trying to say is, would you rather be at home getting a real job or going back to school, you know, doing something that
it could be worse.
You're doing something you love.
Right.
And you want to do for the long haul. Just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. It's okay that you got to eat Taco Bell. It's okay you got to eat Taco Bell. Normal people in the world eat Taco Bell.
Sure.
Like, you know what I mean? I'm saying you're not like not eating. You're not starving.
Because it's not the
you're not living out on the curb.
Because it's not a big league spread.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
You're
still living a better life than a lot of people are. And you're getting paid to play a game that's fun. So just suck it up. Or get traded to the Dodgers and have a great freaking, you know. I mean, that's what I'm. And Alec's not in fault for that. Or, you know, the Dodgers are just taking care of their people. And some organizations do it different.
No, what you're saying is what their experience is rare.
Your experience, I would give anything to go back take those 12-hour bus rides and eat PB&J every day and you know, have to live in the hotels you think murders were at before you were there. I would much rather do that again than work a real job and have real problems. You know,
I get it.
That's all I'm saying. But.
And I agree with you too. If I was with another organization and you know, these 12-hour bus rides, I mean, you just got to look the bigger picture at the end of the day. You know, what's the reason you're there for? I mean, you're in a position, there's a lot of people in this world that they want to be in. So, you know what I mean? There's no complaining. You can't take that stuff for granted. Absolutely. I agree with you, Chad.
Yeah. And some people just can't handle it.
There is. Yeah. A lot of people can't handle it. And it blows my mind. Just the number of people who are willing to do whatever they can to be in their position, and they kind of just, you know, blow it.
They take it for granted.
Well, we had a conversation this morning, you and I, right? And there are some circumstances where guys went up, and it's easy. One in particular, you could question maybe the effort put out, and yet getting rewarded with a call up, based mainly on age. Let's be real. You know, a younger guy getting an opportunity. You know, you're seeing more of that stuff now, where while there is a team aspect to it, individually.
It's a business.
Yeah. And we understand that, you know, and I think, you know, when you feel like you're performing well and you know, I think, and you just don't see the business side of things, you just have to understand that they have a plan put in for you, and you just have to trust the process. And all you can do is just go out on the ball field and do whatever you can, and everything's going to end up working out just fine. So you just got to stick it through.
Yeah, and you hope so. You hope so.
Yeah.
You don't know where in LA they have you on the depth chart of left-handers in the organization, or where they have this guy. We paid this guy this much money. We have to give him this many opportunities compared to this guy. There's all that goes into factors of, whether the performance is there, because guys could perform and never move up a lick. Guys could perform and get released in the off season. It's all about their agenda and what they're doing for the organization, but also they want to get their investment that they made in the player and make it worth the investment. And that's the thing people don't understand is, this guy's doing really good. Yeah, but they might be invested in this other guy a little bit more. So they think they have to give him more opportunities, when a normal person like us is like, well, no, you play the better player. You want to win championships, you play the better player. But when they pay guys money and it's a business, that's what they look at compared to what we see.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's occasions where that's, they're going to give that guy that's playing better or performing better that opportunity. But you're right. If I'm invested big into a guy, I've got to.
You got to get your money's worth,
or try to.
Yeah.
Right. How's your body holding up? Again, you said this is your first time through a full season, and every 5 days, whether it be on the home or on the road, how has that been a challenge, and how's your body, with a month and a half, 2 months left to go, feeling?
Yeah. It's taken a toll as the season goes on. We're kind of at that point right now where there's about 7 weeks left, and my body's letting me know that. Just small aches here and there. It's stuff that, if you don't take care of early on, it's going to linger on and it's going to get worse. So I think, I'm trying my best to take care of those problems and stay healthy. We got amazing strength coach, trainer. They're making sure we're healthy all the time. So any little knickknacks, we try to get rid of them right away, and which I did today. Yeah.
And you haven't played this long since high school.
Yeah.
Not even high school.
And that's the other thing. That's what I've realized. I think the reason why my body's kind of feeling it is because I really haven't played this long in this amount of time. So I'm also understanding where I'm at right there and just sticking it through and trying to, stay healthy, keep my body good.
Do you think that's part of because I've noticed more of your outings are typically like into the 5-inning range, maybe 6, but nothing more than that. Like, are your pitch counted? Are they keeping, care of the arm and coming off of surgery? And then on top of what Chad said, you haven't played a full season or this much and pitched this much in a couple of years. Is that kind of the reason they tell you for the shorter outings? Or is that something they're doing with they handle all the pitchers the same way?
Oh, every single pitcher in the organization is on a strict pitch count, mainly because, as I was telling you earlier, the whole COVID year last year, we didn't have a season. So they don't really have anything to reference on how somebody can come back to a full season after taking off a whole year. So they're definitely limiting our pitch count and making sure that we're staying healthy the entire season. And then once we have this full season, I think then we'll get back to normalcy come 2022.
One thing, being in the minor leagues, you're fortunate also, we see the bats behind you of players that have been at your host family before you. You have a pretty nice pad that a lot of people aren't, some people live in apartments with 4 or 5 guys. You've had it pretty good there. I think it would be nice maybe to get a day in the life of Alec Gamboa. If you could do a video montage for us maybe one time, and then
check out the room.
Yeah, let us check out the room, and then just tell us what your day is like as a minor league baseball player.
All right, so
there we go.
This is host family, Michelle and Chuck Cervinsky, amazing people. They've been doing this for since 2007, I believe.
Dude.
All these players that come in and out, like they even got a nice little dartboard right there. Got all these bats. No, it's sweet. They've been doing this since 2007. Amazing family. I want to say we have maybe about 6 host families that'll take in players. Other players will, get apartments or whatnot. Or we even have a hotel that, guys have to stay at. What was the question again?
No, just
and,
tell us,
and then what's your you wake up,
your day in a life.
your routine.
Oh, my day. That's right. We get at the field. So I'm here. Mondays are off day, only off day. We play 6 straight games, off day on Monday. But on say tomorrow, Tuesday, I'll sleep in till about 10:30. We don't have to report to the field until about 12:45 is when we get served lunch. We'll have a practice around 3 o'clock. So we'll just linger around the clubhouse, play cards, shoot the shit for a little bit. After practice, we'll have a game.
Detail? Let us know.
So practice is not really, it's not like, it's just go out there, long toss for pitchers, long toss, bullpen if needed, get your conditioning in, and then pretty much you're done. Unless you have a lift
players will
scheduled
probably do individual drills.
Yeah,
ground
yeah,
balls
they'll do individual. Yeah, that's what they'll do. I mean, it's 45 minutes at max. Just because, I mean, we're playing every single day, so there's no reason to be out there practicing for 2 hours, So we just stay on top of that. Then we'll go in. Whoever has a scheduled lift will lift, and then we'll just wait until game time. I think games usually about 7 o'clock, and leave the field about 10:30, 11 p.m. Come home and do it all over again.
How's the baseball?
For about 6 months.
How's the baseball for you?
How's the what?
How's the baseball?
What do you mean?
The minor league ball.
How's throwing that minor league ball?
I don't think it's bad. I mean, I know there's a lot of guys that complain about it, but I'm fine with it. I see, to be honest with you, I see no difference in baseball as like some players do. I'm fine. I'm good with it.
You're not spider tacking it up,
No.
Are they checking you guys?
They check us.
Yeah.
After every first inning, relievers, you might not get checked, but you might get checked. So yeah, no, everybody's done with that. We're playing in Fort Wayne. We haven't seen anybody get ejected, right? And we're playing in Fort Wayne maybe about a month ago. And one of their top dudes is throwing, and this is like right when it started, and we're sitting in the dugout. We're looking at this dude, and he keeps going to his glove, and it's like pretty obvious. And there's like 3 of us in the dugout. We're like, this guy's he's using it, right? And he starts rubbing the dirt, like he seems like he's trying to get it off. And we're like, dude, this guy's like, he's for sure using it. And so he's walking, as the inning ends, he's walking off the mound, and the umpires come to check him. And we're staring at this dude. We're like, watch, he's about to get banged. He's about to get banged. And the umpire grabs his glove. He's looking at it, gives it a second look, all of a sudden tosses him. We're like, dude, we saw that coming a mile away. Yeah, they're super strict on it now. So guys are not even taking any chances with it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Whatever. I just wanted to get your thoughts on it because I've heard other people talk about how slick it is.
All pro baseballs as a hitter, all pro baseballs fly anyways. They're so tight, they just fly.
Yeah.
So it's more of a pitcher thing, I think, with the baseballs, the feel.
It is. I had my experience with it, and it definitely the grip is. I can tell a difference. I mean, night and day. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've walked probably about. I think I have 20 plus walks this year. I never used to
22 to be exact. Sorry.
Yeah, there we go. The rosin, I mean, it helps, but spider tack, that's different. That's cheating. I think when you go a little bit of pine tar, nothing crazy, but just something to help out, gripping the ball. A lot of people are like, yeah, it makes your pitches nastier, yada, yada, yada. Maybe. But for me, it was a grip thing. But I think rosin is just fine. A little bit of sweat, a little bit of rosin, you'll be fine.
Little suntan lotion was what else they're using, right?
They get that bullfrog going.
Bullfrog. Jalapeno. Some snot on the ball.
Oh gosh. Well, Gambo, I appreciate it, dude. Saw you got a dub yesterday, so we'll take that.
Yeah.
And take it going forward. And I hope the back feels better. And
you actually lucked out. You get Sundays with the day off Monday.
On Monday,
that's awesome.
Yeah. No, they're thinking about they might even keep this going because it's pretty sweet the schedule that we have. The schedule that we have is pretty sweet. Every Monday is an off day. So
it seems like, and we only got one a month back when I was playing.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Dude, that's crazy.
Because I mean, this is my first full season, so this is my first experience with it. I never, a couple guys on the team that have played in seasons before, they're like, dude, we love this schedule. Typically, we would go 18 straight games and maybe an off day and do it again.
Yeah, because you guys would normally travel then on Mondays, probably.
Yeah, so
road series.
On a road series, we'll leave the Tuesday morning, so we'll have all of Monday off in Midland. Yeah.
See, we're not traveling. We would go Sunday. You end at 11 o'clock. We're on the bus by midnight, driving the whole all through the morning to get there to play the next day.
They would play at a day game.
It's crazy. No. Or no, it would be a night game, but we would get to our hotel by 10 in the morning. Hopefully all the rooms are ready. There were times rooms weren't ready. You got like 20 guys in a room, packed bags. Then you got to go to the yard. Hey, that's what I'm saying is some of these guys, they don't understand how bad it's been, and some are very, very fortunate in the organizations they're in, and some aren't. Some still do that, but it's part of the game, man. You're still going to the field.
It is part.
You're still going to the field and playing a game. I would give anything to do that than wake up at 3 a.m. and go to Costco and clean up after a bunch of people that leave shit everywhere. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, don't take it for granted. Like last year, you can be over in a heartbeat. So
exactly.
No. Yep.
You're the man. You are the man, Gambo. I love it. I love the hat, little hum now, repping some hum.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to those guys. But good luck to you finishing off the year. Keep us posted on everything. When you get back into town, we got to have you on live again.
Yeah. Stay healthy.
Absolutely.
That's the biggest thing.
Yep. That's the plan. We got 7 weeks left. I think I can do it.
Yeah. No. And then hopefully we see you going up here at the end of August. And
that'd be sweet.
Keep pitching well, man. I love it. Representing our little town of Madera real well.
Oh yeah, I love it. I miss you guys. Can't wait to get back to town. We'll grab some food. We'll hang out.
You're buying. The way you've been treated with Dodgers, you're buying, damn it.
I'm in on that.
And then we'll get you a HIT.OR.DIE hat. We'll get you a fresh.
Yeah, I need one.
So no, be good, man. Keep us posted when you get back in town. We'll see you here. And,
definitely.
We love you, bud.
Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. HIT.OR.DIE, baby.
That a boy.
All right, we'll see you.
All right. See you later, bud.